Yes, my people, back again. So in this episode, Myron breaks down why he believes men are turning to AI. Let's check this out.
Yeah, Paulie.
But here's the problem with AI for women. The AI is gonna solve the male problem first.
Yeah.
Before it solves. Okay, so I don't know if you ladies know this. Like, a majority of men absolutely struggle with women in dating. Like, they really hard for their average guy to get a date, get laid, get a girlfriend, right? Like, more men are reporting being virgins than ever before, versus like young women are not reporting higher levels of being virgins. So what does that mean? That means like a minority of men are getting the majority of the women, right? So what's happening is like guys are starting to fix this reproductive problem. Obviously, we have OnlyFans, we have porn, but now they're starting to be sex robots. And I predict if this male loneliness epidemic goes on, there's going to be female robots that are going to be cyborgs, whatever. That's going to be engineered, I would say, in the next 30 years.
People, what do you think about this male loneliness pandemic that they're talking about? Because if there's more women than men, and if men are lonely, does it not mean women are lonely too? Or like, am I missing something here?
Like, I think legitimately that there are going to be female full-on robots in the next 30 years, and we are going to see men utilize that over real girlfriends. And I'll tell you guys, you guys, you're 36, you're 35, you're 30.
You're 30.
Maybe you guys remember. No, I'm not saying that to make fun of you.
Yeah.
10 years ago, if you said you met a girl online, people looked at you like you were crazy.
You were cooked.
People made fun of you. People said you're a weirdo. Oh, I met this girl on Tinder. I met this girl on Seek. I met this girl on Bumble, Hinge.
AOL.
Like, it was AOL or Match, right? Match.com.
Oh,
like, if you said that you met a girl
It was
on
cringe.
the
It
internet,
was
they
cringe.
looked at you like you were an idiot. Nowadays, everybody meets online.
Instagram,
Yeah.
dating apps.
And not only do they meet online, keep in mind, they'll go to the same school. They'll be in the same social circle, but they'll still meet online. So, what used to be taboo 10 years ago is now the norm. So, I predict in 20 to 30 years, you're going to see men dating robots or
20, 30 years. I think it's going to be a lot sooner than 30 years. Like, come on now. We see the way things are accelerating. We've already seen, AI robots for pleasure. 30 years? Nah, no way.
like not going out and dating. Or
Yep.
Because here's the other thing too. Because I've looked at like multiple data points. Young people drink less alcohol now than before.
Yes.
Than our counterparts. And they're going out less. COVID proved that you don't need to go to the clubs anymore. Nightlife is dying. We see clubs shutting down all over Miami.
Facts, yeah.
Chris, you be outside, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
would you say, was Miami more lit before COVID or
bro,
after?
Like, no, like before COVID, like
Getting water?
scene was lit, space was lit. Like you go outside, people are actually dancing in the middle of the dance floor, right? Now it's like promoter section. Girls don't dance anymore. They're whack. They're like robotic almost. So like, what is the difference between girls who are just real life or club scenes?
Yeah, so like there's a couple of different things.
Yeah.
Rise of male loneliness, explosion of red pill content like us, Andrew telling guys like stop being simps, AI becoming a thing, rise of pornography, rise of OnlyFans, etc. Like all of, and people showing that COVID is not like really like clubs are whack, like less alcohol consumption, guys not having as much expendable income as they had before. So going out to the club and spending $2,000 is like unheard of now, right? So I think all these things are going to ramp up the progression and the need for female AI robots, and I think that is what's going to replace. And here's the thing: men are simple to please, right? She smashes me, she shuts up, she can cook. I'm happy with this robot. Women, you guys are going to need a complex individual that can feel, that can ascertain how you feel, how they feel, speak to in a way that's, romantic. Like, women require far more emotional upkeep that a robot is just not going to be capable of providing within the time frame that I'm talking about. So in other words, the male reproductive problem is going to be solved before the female relationship problem. And I think what's going to happen is we already have a discrepancy with like available men to women. I think it's going to be even harder because the guys that actually can get girls in 20, 30 years, why are they going to settle?
Why would they?
Because all the human chicks are going to want them. Why would they settle?
And it's true, to be honest, like, especially what he's saying about going outside now. The clubs. Here in the UK, the clubs are absolutely finished. They're finished. I don't know how they're making money. I remember when I was in like when I was younger, the idea of going to the club, lining up to go to the club, I was like, I can't wait. Now it's like, bro, miss me with that, man. And like, even if you go places where it's mainly clubs, it's like a ghost town. Like it's, and that's now. Never mind in 10 years' time.
You said
I mean, look.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, I've like looked at this shit, and it's like, and I talked about that in the book too. Like, this is the future that I see because I don't see any other way. Like, men always find a way to deal with the reproductive problem. It was pornography, then fleshlights, then it's AI. I think that's the robots is going to be the next thing.
I mean, look at it now. Most men are either buying box or just like saying, "Yo,
That's another thing.
why have a girlfriend?"
Yeah.
If you got the means.
well, first mind, girl.
Especially marriage now. A lot of men, especially with marriage, are saying, what does a man get out of marriage? Before, if you said that, like maybe 30 years ago, why would I want to get married? What does a man get out of marriage? They'll be looking at you crazy. So things are really changing now, man.
Girls can't even like have like what separates you from actually being the one girl in his life. Girls don't know.
Yeah, we have to question what you bring to the table. I mean,
Yeah, like I
pretty,
don't know. I don't know.
The other thing also, and ladies, feel free to chime in here. I'm just speaking openly. You can join the conversation. But like, what I've realized is like, because there's a couple of different things going on. So you have male loneliness peaking, right? Then you also have female wants and requirements going up too, because women are graduating college at a higher rate than men. Like I think something almost like 70% of college grads now are women, and women are overtaking men. I think they already overtook them in law school. I think they're going to overtake them in med school now, or it was 50-50 like a year or two ago.
yeah.
The young professionals coming into the job force in the next coming years, especially with a degree,
Men and women.
are going to be women. So that means we know college is like a big predicator on earning potential, that women are going to earn more money than men in general in a lot of different places. And we know women typically cannot date socioeconomically below them. It's very difficult. And something like 70% of women find, Cornell did a study and they said like 90% of men are like economically unattractive. So it's like, like women's standards are going up, guys' standards are down, dudes aren't getting laid, women's requirements are going up. And then on top of that, I hate to say it, a lot of women are just not good girlfriend material because what ends up happening is like girls go to school, feminism tells to be more like a boy, be strong, be tough, get education, be smart, make money. These things like masculinize women, and then they forget what men look for. Like, we're not looking for a girl that's going to be, I know you said you 50-50, but like, we're not looking for that. We don't want a 50-50 partner. I know that you had to deal with that with your guy, but like, guys that have their shit together that are traditionally masculine, the last thing we want is for our girl to work or make money or pay for shit like that. Like, most guys like that have their shit together would cringe at a girl like paying the bills. But we live in this very feminized world where very few men have that mindset now. So girls have to resort to 50-50, and it just puts both genders in a weird spot. So I think, it's going to be bad, dude, because women's requirements are going up while they're simultaneously not giving men what they want. And the guys that do have what girls want, career, tall, good looking, all this other shit, why are they going to settle on one girl when they can have like 5 or 6? So I think what's going to happen is women are going to have to just share. A lot of you guys are going to just be either Eskimo sisters, whether you know it or you don't.
Yeah.
And single. That's fine.
And polygamy is going to be like openly practiced, is what I
Yep.
think.
Do you think they're actually listening to what he's saying right now?
Now they got to share for sure.
Yeah, like it's going to be either openly sharing or you're just not going to know, which is what it is now. Basically, girls are like all smashed in the same small percentage of niggas. But was your guy infidelity? Like the guy you were with? That was the issue?
Yeah.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Come on, girl.
I don't even know.
Yep. You know.
All I know is at the end of the day, basically, I was just a placeholder.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. There you go.
But
And that's the problem is like women like guys that, because this is another reason why I think women are stupid. Women are incapable of like making their own sexual decisions. I'll explain what I mean by this. Women respond, the most favorable trait that women look for in men is what's called social proof. So like the ability for a guy to have other women. But the problem with that is that you rely upon your peers to tell you a guy's attractive, but what ends up happening is if he can attract other women, it's only a matter of time until he's going to use that superpower to get those other women. Like he got you, great, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to continue to be attractive to those women. And what makes it worse is once he's with you, you've just made him more attractive to other women. So you almost like sealed your own fate. Does that make sense? Like a guy that walks into a club with like a girl is always going to be more attractive than a guy that walks in without a girl.
Yep.
Right.
Then they've done studies on this. Even attractive men, when they walk into a club by themselves, don't do as well as like an average guy that walks in with an attractive woman.
Yeah.
So that's how powerful social and social cues and pre-selection is for women. Now for men, right? We're not like that. We don't need to see a girl with other men to know she's attractive. As a matter of fact, that makes us unattracted. Why is she around all these ill?
Yeah.
Right?
Yuck.
So like we don't want a girl that's around a bunch of dudes. We because men we're able to decide, oh, this girl's a good sexual partner for me. I'm good with it because men have the ability to physically defend themselves. So like we don't have to rely upon outside factors to tell us a girl's hot. You guys do though because
But maybe it can be that maybe a woman doesn't need someone to attract. It just attract things on herself. Like
that's what I'm saying. But
yeah, so it's a
but,
positive thing.
But no, but that's what I'm trying to explain is that like the reason why men can decide a girl's attractive without other people is because men can physically defend themselves. There's no danger of me like mating with a woman from like she can hurt me. But for you guys, right, mating with a guy, he could be a weirdo, he could be a creep. So when you see him with other women, you're like, okay, this guy is at least not a serial killer or a weirdo, at least like from what I can see. Unless he's Ted Bundy.
I have to disagree with that, to be honest, because we all know a lot of women are attracted to men that are violent, right? He has a history of doing all types of crazy stuff. He has a history of going to jail. He has a history of doing the most dumb, stuff. So I have to disagree with that, to be fair. You know, I feel like it's just down to women like men that other women like for like social proof and stuff, and the idea of wanting something that other women have. You know, just like when you get into a relationship, have you noticed how, you know, when you're single, right, your options are not as vast as in comparison to when you're in a relationship, right? It's got nothing to do with, you know, defending and stuff like that. That's my personal opinion anyway.
Then you're cooked because but you get what I'm saying. Like women need social proof and social selection to like be able to make reproductive decisions. We don't. So that's like what kind of fucks you guys up too, because it's like very few men can do that.
I don't really think like that.
What was that?
I mean, I don't really think like that.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't care if a guy is with another girl or not. I mean, if I see a guy in
Oh,
a
so
club.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. You party a lot, right? You go out and stuff?
I mean, it depends. But if I see a guy in a club with another girl, I don't look at him like in a more attractive way only because he's
Okay,
with a girl.
fair. When you go to the club, where are you at?
Where I am,
Yeah, when you're in a nightclub, where are you normally at?
VIP, bottle service.
it depends. I can be in a dance floor. I can be VIP. Depends.
But would it be fair to say you're an attractive girl? You're probably in the VIP most of the time though? Or you get invited to the
I work
VIP?
in Ibiza. I have the pass and everything because I work there.
She's not overly attractive. She's pretty basic, man. Come on.
Okay, so you have access to the VIP
No, not
booth,
always.
whatever.
Depends on the party.
In Europe, it's a little bit different because they don't really have VIP like that in Europe. If they do, it's because it's big people coming, but mainly it's like dance floor. Like it's huge over there, big dance floor. Little VIPs, very small, but not really like Miami.
No, yeah, the difference in the clubbing is that Miami, when you go in a club in Miami, is all VIP.
Yeah.
You don't have a dance floor.
Yeah.
Space has a dance floor, Live has a dance floor, but in Ibiza, for example, the clubs are huge.
Yeah.
So you have a huge dance floor and then you have the VIP on the balcony.
Yeah.
For Europe.
But all the women are typically going to be like in the VIP sections.
I also go
Like
to the VIP.
yeah, and you see, but like that's what I'm trying to say. Like a guy that's in a VIP section is going to have a better chance of attracting a girl than a guy that's on a regular dance floor.
Yep.
100%.
I don't know. I mean, maybe girls go mostly to VIP just to drink, and then they go dancing the dance floor.
Okay, but that's fine. But since they're in the VIP, who do they talk to then? Who do they interact with? Who has a better chance of meeting women? The guy that's in the VIP or the guy that's not in the VIP?
Both of them. Maybe the one is in the dance floor.
No. See, this is a female privilege that they don't get. Like the guy that's in the VIP is gonna get better attempts and better shots because he has more status.
No, because
and he has
usually the guys in the VIP usually is the one who is like more used for the drinks, and then I mean the one is in the dance floor is the one
That's
you
fine.
enjoy
That's
more. You have
fine.
more
But
fun.
that's fine that they're getting used for the drinks. The point I'm trying to make is they get an opportunity to at least talk to the girl. The other guys don't even get the chance. Does that make sense?
people, like, let me know what you lot think about this, man. Like, I feel like I don't want it to seem like I'm going against Myron so much in this video, but from my experience being in the VIP and being, on the dance floor, as long as you carry yourself a type of way, you have confidence in yourself. When you're in the VIP, you're very limited, right? Yeah, a girl may look at you and stuff, and that's all fine. But if you're on a dance floor, you get to, like, enjoy the night more, right? Spend more time with the ladies. And again, as long as you have confidence within yourself, you can, dance, get to know a girl, talk to a girl. And it's overall just a more enjoyable experience. Me personally, I think being in the VIP is just overrated, man. You're just sitting in the corner, standing in the corner, and I don't know. But again, that's just my opinion, right? I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you like think it's easier and more fun to get girls in the VIP, or when you're on the dance floor, you got confidence within yourself and you're actually enjoying the experience?
They have higher status.
See, and I
Maybe,
don't expect her to understand this because, like, women don't understand these dynamics because you guys don't pay for anything. You guys just kind of just show up and have fun. Like, for us, it's literally you're running. Okay, you have a table. How much does this cost? How many guys are here? Okay, we need to get girls. Okay, get the girls. Like, for us, it's a mission. Like, you have to plan all this stuff out. Like, you guys just show up as like, we're here for fun. You guys don't pay nothing. But, like, for us, since we pay money and we have to, like, set everything up,
We gotta know.
men have to, like, plan all this stuff out. Just like you plan how you're gonna get dressed, we have to plan, like, how we're gonna deal with all the logistics and everything else like that. Because, and that's why so many men aren't going to nightclubs anymore. Actually, as a matter of fact, like, this is, if you go look at a lot of nightclubs, the women are complaining, no one's coming up to us. Like, a lot of guys are not going to nightclubs because it's a very bad return on investment, which is why so many guys get hookers, by the way. Because, like, you would make, I guess, if you want to be productive and make money, getting hookers, I guess, would be the way to do it, where you could be productive, save money, and not deal with the bullshit of a girlfriend that's, needy for attention or whatever. And that's why so many guys are going that route. But, for women, I don't expect you to, like, for you, you're just like, this is fun. Right. But, like, for us, it's like the guy that's at the VIP section, the guy that has a section, he at least gets to talk to you. Yeah. Like, the other dudes in the club are invisible to women. Like, women don't see, like, 90% of men, they're invisible.
Maybe it's just a Miami thing. Maybe
no,
Miami
that's
is
everywhere.
a Miami
That's
mentality.
everywhere thing.
I don't know. I mean,
It's
I had different
Ibiza, Prague, like. Okay, I'll make it simpler.
I had different experiences.
Do a lot of men come up to you and say hello and try to introduce themselves in person and online?
Oh yeah.
Okay, what percentage of men do you think you ignore?
I mean, maybe 50%, 60%.
Probably higher than that. Do you respond to every single one of your DMs?
No, I mean, I don't care. I don't like the online chatting. I like more face to face.
That's fine. But, like, you ignore 90% of the guys that so you ignore 100% of the men that talk to you online.
No, I would say 80%. I mean, I'm not like really into messaging and all
That's
this
fine.
stuff.
So 80-90% of the men you ignore, right? Yeah. And then you talk to 50% of the guys. Okay, of that 50% that you talk to, how many of them do you have sex with? 1%? If that?
Yeah, like low percentage. Yeah.
There you go. So that right there proves my
but
point.
because I have the possibility to do, like, selection. I mean, I can select.
That's my point. That's my point. Since women have the ability to select, that is exactly what causes the issues for men. Because I think you talk to less than 50%. I think you probably tell 90% of the guys, no, I'm good. No, I have boyfriend. No. Like, most girls decline 90% plus of the men that talk to them. So it's like they're not even interested.
But why should I go out with a guy that, like? I mean,
no, that's fine. I'm just explaining to you that women reject 90% plus of men that talk to them.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
So, like, so for men, most guys get rejected. Even top tier guys get rejected. So, like, this is why guys get escorts.
Even celebrities.
This is why the robots are going to be a thing. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like, even the most attractive guys get rejected by women all day.
But this is how, I mean, it's always been like that. I mean, it's like the guy when he can, and then the woman choose,
Yeah, but we've never seen it this bad.
Yeah, it's hyper inflated.
But it's in the
worse
nature
now.
of the animals, of the humans. I mean,
No, but what I'm trying to explain is, like, okay, so women have always been selective. You're right, but I'm saying with the internet, and with them making their own money, they're even more selective.
Yeah.
And the
That could
problem is
be,
that,
maybe.
and I'll be polite about this. Women are too selective for their own good. So what I mean by this is, they demand, and they feel like they feel as though they deserve, and they demand a man. A lot of the times, that's out of their league. I'll explain. Most women want a guy that's 6 foot plus, over $100,000 per year, nice teeth, can talk, charming, not fat. That's about 1% of the male population. Yeah, so you look, yeah, see, you get, a lot of guys talk, that's common, that's like 50%, right? That's all the guys that talk to me. That's 1% of the population. That's literally 1% of the population. And we haven't even talked if he's married, if he's gay, if he smells, if he has weird mannerisms, if he ticks like this when he talks. Like, we haven't even talked about any of that stuff. I'm just going off of, like, height, income.
Yeah.
I haven't covered race, right? Any of that stuff. So
Nothing.
the man that most women are looking for is incredibly rare. And women don't know this. Like, they think, my dream man's out there. There's plenty of them. I see him every day. Like, no. He comes up to you. That dude's still extremely rare. And then, like, girls will meet that guy and be like, oh, I could do better. Because of the internet.
Speaking
Or
of a
dating
rare
apps.
guy in the chat, we have J.
Women have always been picky, but women are pickier than before.
Yeah, that's.
And they
maybe
bring
can
less to
be-
the table.
But because now she can ask for more, as you said, they study.
But she doesn't deserve more.
Huh?
Is the problem.
Can I
She can ask
say-
for more, but she doesn't deserve more.
No, she doesn't ask. I mean, she knows that she can have like better. If I, for example, if I have a career, I work and everything. Why should I want to have someone who doesn't want to work like me? No, is not like determined like me and doesn't have my same values.
Okay. Let's say you meet the guy that works like you and makes as much money as you do. Do you think he wants you?
I don't know. This is something that we have to see. I don't know. It's
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Like, ladies, what do you think? Like, this is for all of you. Do you think that a guy that makes the same amount of money as you, has the same status as you? Let's say I take your equivalent. Let's I get a physician's assistant that makes equivalent income, same career stature as you, maybe a professional dancer, same level as you, entrepreneur, maybe someone
I mean,
like you.
I don't care if makes more than me. I don't care. But the problem is for him if he cares if I make the same money. That's the
Yeah.
question.
Do you think he cares?
Maybe yeah. It depends. If it's a strong man, if it's mature and it's strong, it's not an insecure, would be fine for him. It won't
All right.
be a
What about you?
problem.
Do you think he cares about that?
About repeat it.
Like the amount of money that you make, or being equal to you, like you being equal to him. Excuse me.
I mean, big equal.
Well, talk up, man.
I don't have an opinion.
All right. So it's more with her because she was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I make money. Like, I want him to be at least be
Yeah,
equal."
that's the point.
What I'm saying is, like, if he makes that kind of money, a lot of times he doesn't care what you make. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So like for you, right? You said, "Oh, I'm down with being 50-50." Yeah, that's cool and all, but like the guy that you want, right, isn't like, he doesn't really care. The ideal man for most women doesn't want a 50-50 partner. Does that make sense? Like, most girls want like a very masculine, assertive, dominant guy. A very masculine, assertive, dominant guy isn't going to go 50-50 with a woman,
Yeah.
because going 50-50 with a woman implies equality. And typically, the men that women find the most attractive look at them as an inferior, if I'm going to be honest. And I do think that the proper way to look at women as a guy is as a subordinate. This is what women are attracted to. This is what they respond to favorably. When you come in thinking like, we're equals and shit like that, that's not what women are attracted to. Like, school tells you that, get an education, and like, you're attracted to that, but it doesn't really work in practice or in theory.
Yeah.
Like,
It's nice, but
yeah,
we don't really,
but like,
we don't really care.
it's
It's cute.
Yeah, the 50-50 is bullshit, and every girl gets tired of it at some point. Like, because they just get tired of it, especially when you have a kid. Like, what the like, I'm working a full-time job and I'm taking care of this little. Like, no, bro, I'm good. So,
true.
I think the 50-50 thing is like just kind of like it's kind of cope until a girl like deals with it for a while and she's like, yeah, this is stupid. I don't want to do this. So
Stupid.
or at least, or the other option is maybe it'll be 50-50 in the beginning, or maybe like he makes money, but every girl wants to reserve the right to tell her boss, I'm quitting at any time and be
Yep.
fine. So even if she does have a career, she wants it where her guy makes at least like twice what she makes, so that she can say at any time, yeah, I'm just gonna leave, bro. This shit. That's every girl's like dream, like, to be able to quit. So I think with women, what you guys want is what we want. So like you said before, like I want him to, at least match me, blah blah blah. Well, if we match you, like we don't care about what a girl makes for her money a lot of times. Well, at least the guys you want.
Yeah. The top
Yeah,
tier
but
guys.
you said that the guy is not going to be with me if he makes the same money, so they care.
I know. I'm saying that men don't care about like what you're bringing to the table with the money. He doesn't care about that.
Oh, okay.
Like men don't care about that. Like a lot of the times, like it's very few men are gonna meet you on a day and say, "What do you do for a career?" and like care. Or they're not gonna care about how much money you make.
The guys that you want don't care about that.
Yeah, they don't care about money.
Facts.
Okay.
Unfortunately, for
What
you
do
guys.
they care?
And if they do, you're in trouble.
Or your education. Yeah.
If the guy is worried about your money,
Then you're with him for 3 years and Aquarius and paying the bills. and-
yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He just,
And what do they care the most? Yeah.
Oh, well, I would say the super masculine guys.
I
pussy.
mean, yeah.
Come on,
I mean,
Myron.
They want a girl that's like gonna obey them, not be a pain in the ass, not be a not embarrass
normal
them.
guy, like
Listen, yeah. These ladies hate when they hear the word obey. When they hear that word obey, listen, they lose all their mind goes.
regular guy, not like a super ego guy.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? All guys have like the same wants. It's just like their status dictates how honest they could be about it. Does that make sense? So like a broke man still wants a girl that's not a submissive, obedient, etc. But he can't really tell a girl that's paying the bills like, "Hey, shut up, bitch." Sandwich.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
So he's got to lie. Oh yeah, let's go 50-50. It's a partnership. Yeah.
I got you, babe.
Yeah, I got you.
Girl,
You know
you
what I mean?
clean.
But once he's worth $5 million, then it's like, hey, shut the fuck up.
Shut up,
Hey, you're gonna do this. I need you to do that. Okay. I need you to do. Then they could be on. Hey, I'm gonna bring another girl into the relationship. Like,
It is
you
what
know,
it
it is
is.
what it is. You're still my main girl. I love you, but I want to have sex with the other. You want to be involved? No, you don't. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, the amount of money a man and his status dictates how honest he's gonna be. We all want to. There's a reason why Andrew Tate blew up. He's saying what every guy wants to do.
Yeah.
Drive fast cars, smash a bunch of girls, have multiple girlfriends, do whatever he wants. Like, there's a reason why he blew up. Men are very simple. It's just that our ability to be honest about our simplicity is contingent upon our status. And
Yeah, I have to agree with that, to be fair. I think most men, generally speaking, obviously you're going to have men that are just here to be simps, man. You know? Same way you're just gonna have people that are here to be 304s. You're gonna have men that are just here to be simps. But generally speaking, I think most men want the same thing, similar thing, just that if you're not in a position to, demand these things or, present these things, you're going to act as though you don't really care. We all want to have supercars. We all want to have nice houses, pool in the background, the most beautiful women in the world. We all want these things, man. But only certain men are going to be honest about it. Some man be like, I don't really care about driving a supercar or, okay. Yeah, you cannot care about driving a supercar, but the package, like generally speaking, the package, men want that same thing, right? But yeah, people, I post daily, so you're trying to stay tuned for the daily updates. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.